Grass Gang, we are back with another Deals and Steals video. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we stop into a bunch of stores trying to save us both some money on Pokemon cards. I guess the big news of the week, or news at least, is that a bunch of new products for Mega came out, starting with the Mega Kangaskhan box. You know, these got dropped on Walmart on Wednesday. Seems like they all hit stores today. I believe they're at GameStop today, or they were. We are not going to stop into GameStop, but if anybody did go to GameStop and found any of these collection boxes, please let me know, because I'm very curious where their price was. But I believe it was Kangaskhan Venusaur boxes, then the Pokeball tins for Q4, and lunch boxes. I think that was everything that dropped. The lunch boxes and Pokeballs, I mean, I'm not very too concerned with the market price, but I figured we check the Kangaskhan and the Venusaur. Right now, Kangaskhan box sitting at only $30. For what I thought was going to be 2 Rivals and 2 Mega, but it does look like it's 2 Journey and 2 Mega. I haven't seen it in person myself, but honestly don't think that 2 Journey and 2 Mega are worth $30. Now, I don't think the promo cards are here. I'd be kind of surprised if they already made it here. I'm going to guess it's just the Kangaskhan EX, so right now the normal one's sitting about $1. I mean, maybe because it's a promo, it'll be $1.50, $2 at most. The Jumbo, I doubt is going to be highly desirable. I would think you maybe got $3 in promo value with the promo and the Jumbo, probably not too much. Just to quickly add up the value here, I mean, 2 Journey packs, 2 Mega packs, we'll say $7 average. The Journey's probably a little less and the Mega's probably a little bit more, but just $7 average, $28 in packs, and then $2, $3 in promo value does get us to this market price. It's definitely on the high end. This box should never be more than $30 unless something crazy happens with the promos, but that's where we're at right now. And of course, we got to check in on my guy Venusaur here, sitting at $56. I believe it was supposed to be $40, although I don't think I've seen any store that has sold it for $40. I highly doubt the actual MSRP was supposed to be $45, but I could be wrong. But either way, what I think should have been a $40 collection box. I know Walmart, everybody's been selling them for $45 at least, so even the MSRP, I think walking out of Walmart when I got mine, it was like $48 after tax, so that is like the MSRP price, at least after tax. It's at least $45 if you find this box in the wild. Right now, market price $56. Does have 3 Rivals, 3 Journey, and 2 Mega. So if we want to do the same thing, say they're all $7 packs, which I mean with the Rivals and the Mega, I'm sure we could say the Journey $7 packs, $56 in pack value. I'd like to think my Mega Venusaur Lenticular Jumbo and the promo card would be more than the Kangaskhan. I doubt it's much more, but I think we could probably be close to about $60 in value in the box max. About $55 with the pack value, and then maybe $5 for Venusaur Jumbo and the promo card. Probably a little bit less. There's also a reusable sticker. Don't forget about that.
I'll be your first customer!
Don't know how much the reusable sticker is worth. I don't even know how stickers become reusable, but there is also that, adding to the value tremendously. But that is it for the new collection boxes, gang. Let's get into our stores and see what we can find. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like, hitting that hype button, really help us out, would be appreciated. All right, and not keeping up with tradition at all, I want to start with Safari Zone because this is like the first time ever I've seen some product on here, and before we miss it, figured we would cover it. Starting with the Mega Dream at $130, which I think is the one thing we probably don't want here. I think we found it for like $115 yesterday. I'm sure we'll find it again. Mega Dream is looking incredible, but I don't think we need to be paying $130 a booster box. Then the Phantasmal. Now the ETB's pretty much market price. I think this ETB's about like $82, something like that. The market price is a little bit over $80 for sure, but not by much. I think the Build and Battle kit's somewhere around $49. I think it's $50, $49. It might have dipped slightly under $50. Definitely not the $60 it used to be. $40 though, a good price on the Build and Battle. Just for 4 packs of Phantasmal, probably not, but with the promo cards and stuff, which have been commanding a decent value in these last couple sets, apparently, these Build and Battle promo cards. So definitely don't do it just for the 4 packs of Phantasmal, but if you want those promos, you got some way to sell the promos, whatever you got to do with those promos. Maybe pick up the Build and Battle here for $40. And the booster box, I think market price is like $250. Honestly, might not even be much over $250, maybe like $252, but most Phantasmal booster boxes, I'd say at most $250, which is pretty nice to see. In Safari Zone, a clean $240 should be checking out $240, no problem. Also, what the hell is this, gang? What happened to Stellar Crown? Look at this. So the booster box is still sitting at $250. I'm actually curious what happened with Stellar Crown. They did reprint the Pokemon Center box, or I don't know if it was technically a reprint, but they did drop these on Pokemon Center 2 weeks ago. I know a bunch of you got them. Surprised the market price is actually $110. Drop your opinions on Stellar Crown down in the comments, but one more time, booster box at $250. And I just want to see like loose packs, the regular ETB too. Regular ETB at $90. That's actually up from the last time I checked. Sleeve pack's $9, and where's our loose pack? Loose pack is under 7 right now for Stellar. Even if you don't like Stellar, gang, that booster box is $225 first off, and second off, that's $25 under market easy. And we got to quickly stop into Mission Ready Collectibles. Always has some of the best prices on sleeve packs, loose packs. Phantasmal sleeve packs under $7, gang, $6.50 a sleeve. The Mega we know are sitting here at $6.25. If you want to save a quarter, buy the loose Mega at $6. Even have Destined Rival sleeve at only $7. And then as always, there's some other stuff at Mission Ready Collectibles, but those single pack sleeve packs here, Destined Rivals, Phantasmal, and Mega, just top-notch pricing.
Poke Notify. Poke Notify.
That's full qualified. So they can get it too.
Promo code SMOKEMON25.
All right, stopping into GameNerdz, just want to remind you guys, the Winterfest thing on the home screen, these two are still here. Looks like all the Black Bolt is gone. Honestly, the Mega Enhanced Booster Box at $230 is not really incredible right now. I think we could find them for $220 today. Definitely not a bad price, and I wouldn't mind buying it from GameNerdz. I don't think you're overpaying, but we might be able to pay a little bit cheaper today. And the White Flare Booster Bundle at $40, kind of surprised this is here, but I guess it makes more sense if the Black Bolt is sold out that the White Flare Booster Bundle would still be sitting here, but there is no reason you shouldn't pick that up, and if I'm not mistaken, market's still like $50 on White Flare. All right, and then on the actual card section here, the only thing I could actually find is maybe the battle decks here, both of them for 40 bucks. But I did just go check the Gengar. The Gengar deck is down to like 27. The highest price I've ever seen on Diancie was like 20 bucks. So I would imagine now worst case Diancie is maybe back to MSRP. Best case it's still at 20, but now seems like both of these decks combined are only about $40 to $45 market price. I mean, I don't think we're overpaying at all, and I think $40 for both is definitely okay, but decks aren't worth as much as I would have thought they were, and they're definitely going down. All right, over at Hills Wholesale Gaming here, gang. Does have the Obsidian Flames ETB, just one of them at 78, or you could buy the case for the same price, $780. So as of right now, the cheapest ETB we've seen today, and about $4 under market maybe. Also not upcharging for the sealed case of the ETBs if you wanted it. One more time, $780 on that. There's also the Mega Lucario figure collection, which I really would doubt anybody needs 6 of these, but if you did want a case of them, I think this comes out to $35 per. And kind of like that Venusaur, I don't know if the MSRP was supposed to be $30, but I feel like when you buy these in store, they're $35 anyway, but box of 6 of them for the Lucario. Gang, and stopping in at Double Infinity. Now these I believe just dropped today, so I would assume they are off pre-sale. $90 I think is the MSRP on this thing. Pretty sure it's $15 a Pokeball. I'm not mistaken, 15 times 3, 15 times 6 is $90. We do have to pay shipping and tax, but currently MSRP on the Pokeballs, you get 3 packs in each Pokeball. If anybody knows, if anybody bought these, I don't know what packs are inside. I'm going to randomly guess it's going to be Journey, Rivals, and Mega. I'd be very surprised if Phantasmal made it, and I'd also be very surprised if they didn't throw a Journey pack in there. Now that I'm saying it, from actually my recent experience, I think some Pokeballs are sometimes like 2 of the same set and then 1 random. I don't know if they're always 3 different packs. If it's like 1 Rivals and 2 Mega, that would definitely not be too bad, but I didn't pick any up. I haven't opened them yet. If anybody knows what packs are inside, let us know. Would help us out, but either way, MSRP on the display if you're looking for it. They also have the Moltres box at $180. Yesterday during the live, we found out that the Moltres box is now $180 at GameStop, so our Black Friday deal from GameStop was they dropped it 20 bucks.
It's frig off, Mr. Leahy.
Pretty sure it was $160 on Black Friday at GameStop, but now if you do see it at GameStop, it's $180, and if you buy it from Double Infinity, it's also $180. I did check market price. It's a little bit over $200. Double Infinity also did have it at like $220 or $230 recently, so they did drop their price a lot. Currently sitting $20 under market, but the same price you could buy it at GameStop. All right, gang, and then there's this one here. I had to go check the Diancie because when I see a battle deck listed for $11, I had to go confirm. So Diancie's MSRP, it's like $15.50 or something like that. It's pretty much MSRP. Gengar is like $26 or something like that. Just still crazy and very significant for a battle deck. These things were never able to sell, let alone go over MSRP, so still incredible, but only in stock right now at Double Infinity is the Diancie deck, but you could check out for $11, $5 under market, $5 under MSRP. They also have the normal Mega Evolutions booster box at $220, gang. I don't think, other than like maybe a random Black Friday, 1 or 2 sales, we have not seen this box cheaper than $220. Okay, and I went and checked to confirm. The enhanced one is less money. The enhanced one is $230 market, and the non-enhanced is actually about $245 market. So this one is the non-enhanced, sitting $20 under market, if not $25 under market. The enhanced one's sitting at market. For anybody out there that doesn't understand why this is happening, because obviously the enhanced one gives you a promo card, which has some value, and it should be worth, you would think, more money, but apparently the enhanced ones get printed more than the non-enhanced. So for people that are collecting sealed booster boxes, I guess the non-enhanced ones are actually rarer, harder to find. So if you are planning on just ripping the box, definitely go for the enhanced one 100% of the time. Get the Bulbasaur promo. Shout out to Bulbasaur. But I guess if you are keeping it sealed and you would like what might quote unquote be the rarer box, maybe go for the non-enhanced. And on the way out here, gang, I still got to mention it. The prismatic mini tin display is somehow still sitting here at $150 for 8 of the prismatic tins. 16 prismatic prismatic packs total. Funny enough, I actually just found out. Now, this set has pretty much been out for a whole year, at least 11 months. Just found out yesterday there's actually no IRs in this set. It is only SIRs, and then I guess full arts. There's a bunch of full art trainers and SIRs. Makes a lot of sense as to why prismatic is so bad or you can't find any pulls. There are over 30 SIRs, and I think the pull rate is like 1 in 45, which I don't think any of us would know from actually opening prismatic, but I just now learned that there is no IR cards and there is a lot of SIR cards, and apparently decent pull rates on those SIRs, but all I can seem to get is Pokeballs and Hollow Energies.
It's all coming back! It's all coming back! I hate you! It's all coming back, you understand?
Either way, 150 for the mini tin display is crazy. Like I said, it's 18 packs. Most of these tins are still going for $25. The sealed display market is still $200. I think I've been talking about this for a week now. I'm surprised it's still here, but we can definitely pick that up. All right, and SmokeandMirrors here, gang. These two rows are definitely not bad. The Inferno X still sitting here at 115 is crazy. I don't think I've ever seen this box as cheap as 115, especially from somewhere that'll do free shipping at some point. SmokeandMirrors should be 150 and possibly no tax. I mean, if you're still looking for Inferno X. Don't know if it's going to get better than that. The 118 from SmokeandMirrors as well on the Mega Dream, very solid right now. I think it's the cheapest Mega Dream we've seen today. I think these are both slightly under market. I believe Kingdra's like 120, maybe like 118, and I think Greninja's like 128, 130. So the Kingdra might be pretty much market price, maybe a couple dollars under. You're definitely not overpaying on either of these for sure. They are both under market for sure, just not by much. Greninja might be about $10 under market. And last I checked, I think the card alone, just the raw card, is probably like $70 or something. Let alone in a 10, either of these is crazy. You are not buying this box for the Shrouded Fable packs, for anybody who doesn't know. You are buying them for the promo cards, which are incredible and worth a lot of money. And over at All Poke TCG, gang, first off, they got 2 for $5. 2 booster boxes of Phantasmal, $500, easy. If you can save 5% off of that too by clicking this and giving them their email, then I think they give you a code. If you could save 5% off of that, gang, quick math, that should be $475 at checkout, and you're not paying shipping, which I don't know exactly where it's coming out to divide that $475 by 2, but either way, that is well under the market of $250 per box. The Venusaur box, like I was telling you guys before, at Walmart checking out for me with whatever sales tax they charge us in Jersey, like 7%. It was like $48 when I walked out the door. I would have gave All Poke TCG my money all day and stayed home and not gone out in 20-degree weather. And now that I'm saying it as well, if you're taking 5% off too, they're probably beating my Walmart right now. So the Venusaur box I have no problem with. The Kangaskhan for $35 is crazy. I definitely would not do that. Market is only $30. I don't think it's got over $30 in value. Mega Dream's only $110. Dang, that's got to be in the thumbnail somewhere. I'm sure we've all seen it too. This set is living up to the hype, and $110 is crazy. Pretty sure they're competing with themselves at this point. I think they were like 113, 114, and I don't think anybody was able to beat that price. But now going down to 110, gang. Probably not going to get better than that. And the same thing, you want to cart 2 of these, you'd be at over $200. You'd be $220. Save the 5% off. I mean, All Poke TCG is killing it today. Yo, their Phantasmal Flames ETB is $70. What are we doing today? Shout out to All Poke TCG, gang. Killing it on the day. Even the Phantasmal ETB, that's like $12 under market. I mean, look at this order right here, gang. You get a Mega Dream, you get a Venusaur box, and then you throw in a Phantasmal ETB. You get $200 free shipping. Hopefully take 5% off of all that, and then have a lot of fun opening that stuff. Not a bad day. And that's only the first page. Yeah, there's still more stuff. We might have seen some of this stuff, but the prismatic figure collection, I believe market's actually only $120 on this box. Market's actually a lot less than I would have thought, mainly because I see stores trying to sell them for like $180 to $200. So $115 is incredible. I believe it's under market, and you could probably take that 5% off. I would probably buy this from All Poke TCG. They also have the prismatic mini tin display, but we did see it for $150. It is possible with the 5% off and the free shipping that your checkout would be better here. I'm not too sure because that's $20 more, but $170 on the mini tin display is not bad. 151 mini tins. There's 10 of them in this one, I think, so it's 20 packs total, but 10 mini tins for $250, $25 a tin. I was gonna say is kind of where they're at, but I think they're actually all about $30. It depends on the art for some reason, but I'd say they're all an average price of $30. The market price on the sealed display is $300. Other than the fact that these are about to come to Sam's Club for a very cheap price, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Couple things over at Miniature Market. For some reason, my Venusaur tin isn't getting enough love. Only $14 for the Venusaur tin. And it also looks like most of the Black Ball White Flare mini tins are only $15. It looks like almost all of them, I think. Actually, it looks like all the Mega tins are $14 and all the Black Ball White Flare mini tins are $15. Definitely not bad. All right, gang, wanted to stop back in at MHDealsPlus. We've been stopping in here all the time. They've been on fire. They do still have their Cyber Monday tab open. Doesn't look like a lot of the stuff is there, but there's still a couple Pokemon card things under there if you want to check it out. They've all been the same as the last week, but still some stuff in the Cyber Monday sales, but Over in the collection boxes here, we got our Venusaur at 50, which we've been talking about. Venusaur 50, I think, is okay. You do have to pay our shipping here, so if you did just cart one of these, you're probably checking out over market. But their flat shipping is like $7, $8. Just make sure we pick up a couple extra things. The Kangaskhan box is $25, gang. We haven't seen anybody selling it today for $25, I don't think. Coincidentally, this picture also has the Rivals packs in it, so still confused as to that. $25 on the Kangaskhan, only a couple dollars over MSRP. $5 under market right now. I don't know where the collector's chest ended up, but right now it's at $37. Pretty sure MSRP on a collector's chest is 30 bucks, and I think it has 6 packs in it. I didn't check the market. I don't know what packs are in here. I'm not really a fan of this thing, but it is here for 37. And then we got the Latias box down here, still at only $25. Somehow booster bundles of Mega Evolutions in stock at only $37, and $60 on the Reshiram Salamence box. A lot of stuff in the collection box department, and they still have some Cyber Monday. All right, gang, and we're stopping in at Bulba Cards, which is freshly stocked with some killer stuff. If I do remember, they also have a YouTube channel. I will try to drop the link in my description, although I more than likely will forget. But shout out to Bulba Cards YouTube channel. Either way, look at this store, gang. Prismatic figure 109. Now, I believe we're going to have to pay our checkout, but I mean, there is definitely a bunch of things you can throw in the cart here, so that shouldn't be an issue. 109. We talked about it before. I think we saw it at 115, which I said was the cheapest. We even got Phantasmal Flames build-in battles here for 40 bucks and Kangaskhan box for 24. I don't know if anybody's beat any of these sticker prices here. Maybe the Venusaur box by $1, but Phantasmal at only 40. Now, gang, I did look these up at the beginning of the video. I might have said they were around 50 market. They are 45 market right now. So I don't know what the hell we said in the beginning or where we were, but they're $45 market. So definitely try to be under $45 if we are buying these. Right now at 40 from Bulba Cards is the cheapest price. Even the Kangaskhan box at $24. I don't care if it's got Journey or Rivals when it's only $24. People try to get the market of 30 bucks, then I start to question it, but 4 packs, $24, promo cards, collection box for $24, MSRP, I believe, is only $22, $23, so barely over MSRP, way under market. Cheapest one we've seen today. Even the Mega Dream and the UPC, definitely not bad prices on anything, but that stuff in the top row is incredible. And speaking of incredible, $23 on the Trainer Toolkit, which is unanimously about $25 everywhere. Nobody should really be charging the 30 or 35. There's a handful of stores that definitely are trying to get 30 or 35, but there's also a bunch of stores selling them at a discount of 25. Some value in all those promo cards, 2 packs Mega, 2 packs Rivals, extremely discounted, way under MSRP. I forgot this is one of the only stores, or the only store with Mega ETB still at a sticker price of 70 bucks. Gang, we got to stop back in at conradsvault and look at this. The Black Friday boxes from Walmart for only $40, gang. I've been looking since these come out. I don't think eBay, maybe Facebook Marketplace, I guess depending on where you live, but other than maybe that, I don't think you're going to find these boxes for cheaper. On eBay, they're like $50 all day. I know on Walmart right now, they're like 60, 70, something stupid. 8-pack boxes for $40 is crazy. I have not seen any stores selling them cheaper than that. Does look like it's Kingdra and Snorlax in stock. Now, you do have to pay shipping, and shipping might not be the cheapest with these boxes. I mean, they're not crazy like the 10-pack boxes, I guess. But your shipping probably would be around 10, but even just picking up 2 of these, if your shipping is $10, you're still probably paying cheaper than anywhere else that I could think of or that I have found. All right, gang, and going over to Walmart to close out the video as is tradition.
Prince and the princess look on in horror. This is not the tradition. This is not tradition at all.
Let me know how Walmart Wednesday went for you guys, and or if you guys went to Walmart today and found any of the collection boxes. Walmart Wednesday seemed to be increasingly more successful, which I guess they were starting at a pretty low point, but it does seem like things are getting better. We're even still seeing some cyber deals, although I don't know if either of these are too good. Crown Zenith is probably not bad. I remember this box being $120 like when the set came out. This box in my mind has always been $120 for like 3-4 years. Probably not exactly right about that. It would also be very weird if Crown Zenith for some reason has not gone up at all in 4 years. I'd be very surprised, but I do got to get going here because we got to start our live in a little bit, so I'm not going to check the market, but I would look into that V-Star universe. It's probably pretty solid. Walmart's Phantasmal Flames booster box, $249. I think that's been here a while. Definitely check the reviews over at Walmart before you buy anything, but if it looks good, $250 on the booster box. Surprised these two are still here. The Gem, not so much. Like I've been saying, I think Gem has just come and gone. I don't know that anybody cares about it right now. They're going to need to do something big. But Gem Volume 1 at 55 is very good if you do want it with free delivery. Somehow this Rivals booster box is still here. At only $365, gang. It's like $40 under market. Funny, I think on the last deals video on Wednesday, maybe I'm thinking about Monday, but we found a bunch of people at $360 for the Rivals box. I think now everybody has adjusted their price because I haven't seen anybody under 390 to 400. I think 390 is the cheapest Rivals booster box I found today. Walmart right now, the only one still sticking at that 365, which is like $40 under market. And I think we're gonna close it out here, gang. As always, appreciate you guys watching to the end, hitting the like, hitting the hype button, really helping us out. We're going to be going live. I'm going to be going live in 3 hours at 4:20 p.m. Eastern. Friday, we're going to be doing our rips, giving away a bunch of cards to the Grass Gang. It is a lot of fun. If you have not stopped in a live, try to stop in and say what's up. We will be doing our live deals and steals on Sunday. As always, we've been doing like a 12 p.m. in the afternoon Eastern live deals and steals where we hang out for about 2 hours, do go through all the stores, check market prices. It's been a lot of fun. And then right after that live on Sunday, we're going to be going right into a raid for ALB's stream. I'm going to try to drop the link to ALB's channel if you guys know ALB Trading. He's going to be doing a creator charity clash for Christmas on this Sunday where a bunch of us are going to be pack battling Phantasmal. So if you can show up on Sunday, will be a good time, would be appreciated. But as always, have a great weekend. And if I don't see you guys tonight at the live or this Sunday, we'll see you Monday for another Deals and Steals.